What does high score mean? New high score, is that bad? What does that mean? Should I break it?
Hello everyone and welcome to Veteran Gaming Raid Shadow Legends. And tonight we are going to be pulling some Void Shards because there is a 2-time event with a 10 times on top of that. And we really need some help for my clan boss team, which I'm going to go into in a minute. Remember, if you want to get started playing Raid, please check out either the QR code on the screen or the links down below. You can get some free goodies like Epic Skill Book and Epic Champion. You're going to support me as a content creator, which is absolutely amazing. Thank you. So if you want to get involved, make sure you're getting a head start by clicking the links down below to get some free goodies. All right, so we're going to be pulling Void Shards tonight because there is a 2 times with a 10 time on top of that. It is Riho, which Riho Bone Spear is a really great support champion. But the main reason I'm going to be pulling Void Shards tonight, even though I have great champions that I still need to build, such as Shamil, Chancellor Yasmin's okay, but we still got a Tyrell down there that needs work. The Frog, where are you at? Toragi's hiding. Yeah, there he is. Toragi's hiding. We got a Magnar. We got a Fane. We have some really good champions that I still want to get built. But everything, the first priority is always that clan boss team. And I was fortunate enough to pull a Maneater. So I do have one Maneater, and I did build my Caffrey up because they can run an unkillable boss comp. But my problem with that so far has been Maneater and Caffrey. The speeds have to be, like, Maneater's got to be plus 300 and Caffrey's got to be like 250. And I'm still new enough into the game that those speeds are borderline unreachable for me without spending a lot of time and energy and resources to farm those speed nodes. So I'm not horribly far away, but at the same time, if I could just pull like another Maneater or Demitha from the Dwarves is a great option as a support for your unkillable teams there, because she can increase the duration of all buffs, which would be like your unkillable buff. Painkeeper is a rare I actually feel like I have a pretty good shot at, just because rares are obviously easier to get. And he can decrease the cooldown of ally skills. He's cheaper to book. That's why he's referred to as the budget unkillable team. So there are some good options out there. I could also just straight up pull another Maneater, which would not upset me at all, because he's a really solid champion in general. But those are some of the things we're mainly looking for. If we pull a legendary, obviously we're not going to be upset. I would also love to keep some of these shards if possible, because there is a fusion event coming up, and I believe that legendary that everybody voted on also has some kind of unkillable, extending a buff kind of abilities there too. So I would love to get lucky early. Story of everybody's life, right? But we're going to start pulling some and see how far we get. First, let's go ahead and make sure I have the champion slots open. Yep, I did my homework. Good. All right, let's get started. Let's get some luck. Cross fingers, legs, toes, whatever you got. We're just going to be pulling these one at a time because I do want to try to save as many as possible. That way we can talk about them. First one is a rare, a Paragon. That is my 3rd Paragon. So I am ready to cheese some stuff with Paragon. If you guys are unfamiliar, he has an unkillable buff, and you can place it on a target ally for 2 turns, and that will book down to 2 turns. So you can really do some unkillable cheese stuff with Paragon. I already have 2 of them, so not exactly the best pull to start with, but it's not bad to have options, right? So a really interesting champion. All right, come on. Let's get some luck here. Get some epics or a Painkeeper. Fanatic, Shadowkin, another rare support. We got some decreased defense on the A1, and we can transfer debuffs from this champion to another target. A lot of books, though. Absolute ton of books there. Rallying Cry, interesting. When ascended, places a 50% increase attack buff on all allies for 2 turns and removes 1 random debuff from each ally. Okay. Not horrible. Not the best thing ever, but my Shadowkin faction's kind of weak right now, so I don't know. Might be worth building up to a 50. I'll have to do some homework on him later. All right, come on. Here's an epic. Here's an epic, and it is Umbral Enchantress. All right. Not the strongest anymore. I think she's kind of been power crept, but she does have some decent stuff. She's a defense-built champion, so she's a little bit harder to kill. Damage increases as current HP decreases, so she hits harder the closer they are to death. Kind of interesting. On her A2, once it's ascended, attack to all enemies has an 80% chance of placing a block buff for 3 turns, and that does book up to 100% chance. So that's not too shabby. Block and buff for 3 turns, booking up to 100%. And her A3 here attacks all enemies again. So she has 2 AoEs. That's not too bad. 80% chance of placing a provoke. Places unkillable buff on this champion for 2 turns. Places block active skills debuff on this champion for 5 turns. Does not book down. Interesting. So that's always going to be a 5 turn. Alright. I don't know. Not sure I love that. Looks like she's got some good ratings here in faction, arena, offense, and defense. Okay. Interesting. Again, not horrible. Demon Spawn can use help. So, and it is an epic. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Still need... We've gotten some unkillable champions, but nothing that's going to help in the unkillable team. A second Coldheart. Alright. It's killing me to read through Reddit and these people. I've been playing for 2-3 years. I don't have a Coldheart. This is now my second Coldheart, which is not a bad thing to have. I mean, I will run 2 Coldhearts in a Fire Knight team with 0 hesitation. Can help in Spider, can help across the board. So not too shabby to have another Coldheart. Thank you for coming on in, Coldheart. Still, come on. Need a Painkeeper, a Demitha, something good. Daywalker, Night Revenant, rare. Don't really need any Night Revenants. I don't really know anything about him, which is probably not good. Ally Protect. Revives this champion and attacks all enemies after being killed. Okay, that's interesting. It does have a crit rate. I don't know. Not horrible, but doesn't particularly look that great either. Alright, I don't know. Not too thrilled with Daywalker. That's okay. They're not all going to be winners. Got to use some food, some chicken stew. A third Coldheart. Oh my gosh. Okay. I now have some Coldhearts. That's wild. I wonder if there's a composition where you can run like 3 Coldhearts against somebody. You probably can. Run like 3 Coldhearts, a healer, and a tank against like Fire Knight. That seems pretty outrageous. Alright, so I have 3 Coldhearts now. Really, really, it's a kind of luck. I'm not sure it's the luck I'm looking for or I need, but it is some kind of luck. Alright, a Renegade. Attacks 1 enemy, heal reduction once ascended. Okay, attacks at random 3 times, not ideal, but decrease speed and decrease accuracy. Decreases the cooldown of all ally skills by 2 turns. This skill does not affect this champion or other champions with this skill. Okay. But it does kill the champion, so... But if you're reducing cooldowns of an unkillable, I don't know. This might have a chance. The fact is it can only book down to 2 or to 5 turns is not ideal. But there is a chance based on speeds that this could be part of the unkillable comp. Not what we're looking for yet, but we're close. We're close. We have an option at least. I'm not entirely sure that's going to be more realistic for building speeds than Kaffir. Oh my god, another Coldheart. This is a joke, right? Why am I getting this many Coldhearts? This is out of control. How many... Oh man. I have Coldhearts out the yazoo now. Where are you, girl? Look at that. 3 of them just sitting there, and I already have my level 60. Where are you? There she is. I already... Okay. I have Coldheart options, guys. I do appreciate it, but I'm good on... I'm good on Coldhearts. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Where is my Painkeeper? Vanguard, you are not Painkeeper. I'm not even looking at you. Get out of here. You're not what I need. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Another rare. Alright, who are you? Huntress. And got a stun. Got a weaken. Nothing special. Nothing too special. Alright. Huntress, you're not what we're looking for either. Search continues. Ooh, legendary. Oh, Turvold. This dude absolutely smacks. Hits crazy hard. Arena, Demon Lord, Minotaur, good stuff. On his A1, he's a weaken. So, let's see. Hits 2 times. Has a 55% chance of placing 25% weaken for 2 turns. But that does go up to, what, 75% chance? What do we got here? Once ascended, places a 50% increase attack buff, a 30% crit rate buff, and a 30% increased speed buff for 2 turns, and then he grants an extra turn. So he's going to buff himself up, and then he's going to hit like an absolute Mack truck. Juggernaut here attacks one enemy 2 times. Damage increases according to the number of buffs on this champion. If the target is killed, it resets the cooldown of this skill. So he's going to buff himself, which is going to give him great buffs, and then per buff on him, he's going to hit even harder. He's going to pair really, really well with Elva, who's going to give a bunch of buffs, or like Ursula the Mourner on my team gets a strength and a bunch of buffs. This is a real nice one. Also, the thing that really helps about that is he is a barbarian, and I'm currently a couple of days out from Syl. What? 10 days out from Syl, and I'm on the Barbarian Faction Wars mission. So we are going to be absolutely obliterating that faction war between Syl and Turvold coming to the team. So great legendary. Not upset about that one at all. It's not what I'm looking for. But the other thing is, once I get my clan boss unkillable team up and running, I am going to need another DPS to pair with Rathalos. And Turvold might have just taken that spot. Hits really hard. Good. Really excited. That was awesome. All right. Cool. All right. Let's keep going, though. Now I'm feeling lucky. Really need a Painkeeper. A Demitha would be awesome. Relic. Oh, no, it's Harvester. I thought that was Reliquary Tender there for a minute. Harvester. Weaken block buffs once ascended. 80% block buffs for 2 turns. Attacks one enemy. 90% chance of increasing the cooldown on one of the target's skills. Don't love that. Don't love Harvester. 4.5. Not that thrilled with her. Not sure where she's going to help. I already have 3 Coldhearts. 4 Coldhearts now. Centurion. Defense, Knight Revenant. Not impressed. Not that much to him. Exchanges remaining HP levels with target enemy, then equalizes HP. Not that excited. Come on. We're at 11 shards left. Need some more luck. You, Fanatic, again. I don't need dupes, guys. I need Painkeeper. I need Demitha. You're a dupe again. Centurion, get out of here. Did I use my luck up? Did I use all my luck? Ox, you're trash. Get out of here. Come on. Give me something good. Oh, Michaelis, you're trash. Not even going to look at you. You are not what I want. Where is my Painkeeper? Alright, Bulwark. Bulwark is a solid dwarf champion. He is a defense-based champion. On his A1 here, he's going to hit one enemy 2 times. Each one has a chance of placing the smaller weaken debuff for 2 turns. On the second one here, attacks one enemy, and he has an HP burn, which is wonderful. It's a 75% chance, but it will book up to 100% chance, and that's for 2 turns. And you can actually put that on a 3-turn cooldown once it's all the way booked, so that's cool. And the passive, when attacked, has a 30% chance of extending the duration of all debuffs on the attacker by 1 turn, which is HP burn kind of specific. So there's nothing wrong with that. Cool. Bulwark, solid champion. Not upset about that. Still not what we're looking for, but it does help the dwarf faction. Oh, Harvester again, get out of here. You know what else would help my dwarf faction? A Demitha. Give me a Demitha, please. You're not what I'm wanting either. Cage bound. Shield on this champion. AoE, decrease attack. Ascended ally protection. Meh. Nothing too exciting. Come on. Oh, you're trash again. You guys really not going to give me my Painkeeper? Ooh, an epic? Tolf the Maimed. I'm not too sure anything about you. Okay, on the A1 here, attacks an enemy 2 times. Each hit heals the champion. Well, that's fun. And he's an HP-based champion. So this dude's going to be a nightmare to kill. Let's see. On A2, attacks one enemy. If it's not a boss, inflicts pure damage and decreases the target's HP to 50%. Okay, so that could be a big hit. Inflicts damage based on this champion's max HP instead, and places a stun debuff for 1 turn if the target already has less than 50% HP. Okay, inflicts damage based on this champion's max HP when attacking bosses. Cannot be critical. So this dude needs his HP through the roof even more than normal. And Ascension 3 here decreases the value of all enemy shield buffs by 50% at the start of every turn. Then increases champion's max HP by the same amount. Okay, that could be pretty cool. Doesn't really have great ratings. That's kind of surprising. I'll have to look into him a little bit more. I'm surprised that those aren't a little bit higher, because maybe the multipliers just aren't there, but it seems like this dude's a tank that can actually hit pretty hard too. Alright, still not what we're looking for though. Oh, Doom Screech. Not too awful. I don't have one on the first one here. Once it's ascended, attacks an enemy 2 turns. Has a chance of placing decreased accuracy. Filling turn meter here is his huge ability by 30%, and places the big version of increased defense for 2 turns, and that can book down to 3 turns. And then he's got the AoE and places a shield buff to 30% of max HP on this champion. Damage increases according to this champion's HP. It is an HP 1-2 again, so cannot really complain about Doom Screech. Not going to be an immediate build, but he has his uses, that's for sure. All right, 2 more. Come on, help me out here, game. Help me out. Confessor, you are not what I'm looking for. Last one. Everybody cross everything. Please, 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 please. Give me some kind of luck. Come on, more than Torvald. Ah, didn't get her. Interceptor. Decreased speed on the A1. Ascended A2 attacks 1 enemy. Chance of placing sleep. Ugh. At least that's kind of cool. If it doesn't place the sleep, it'll at least do the small version of weaken. Then on the A3 decreases the turn meter. But good lord, that only books down to a 5 turn. That's a terrible ability. That is not helpful at all. Alright. So the good news is we did pick up a very hard-hitting legendary. Let's just check our voids here. We didn't get what we were searching for, but we did get a very hard-hitting legendary. We got an interesting epic here in the Umbral Enchantress. Toph the Maim I'll have to look into. We got way too many Coldhearts. Way too many Coldhearts. But we'll see. You know, in the end, anytime you're getting a legendary, I can't complain. Not specifically what we're looking for, but the good news is I do still have the fallback of Kafru ready to go, so it's just something to continue to work for. And I'm going to save my shards for this upcoming fusion, because maybe that will be the key to the unkillable team. So let me know. If you guys pulled void shards, let me know about your luck in the comment section down below. I love hearing how other people did. And hopefully you guys had a slight bit more luck than I did. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up. Don't hesitate to leave me comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss upcoming content. And as always, have fun. Good luck.
So I got that going for me, which is nice.